shown to the media, where 19 governors signed to adopt Governor Jonah Jang. And it was agreed, even by the governors from the north and the PDP Governors Forum, that Governor Jang is their consensus candidate. So they went to the River State Governor's Lodge to effect that decision. That was the reason why they went there. But then it turned out to be something else because of interest. So if anybody tells me that there was a proper election, I don't quite agree with that.
Yeah, but Dr. Hegome, because you have people who also wonder, is this a typology of what to expect in 2015 elections, you think?
I didn't get that.
Is this a typology of what to expect in the 2015 general elections, the way this is going?
I don't think so. Now, I don't think so, Chamberlain. Now you can now see that 36 governors could not select a chairman, and it's either that some of them will come out and be criticizing the president, who has 160 million Nigerians, and an election has to be conducted. But basically, I don't think this is what we're going to get in 2015. The president is working very hard, and he has given INEC autonomy and all the necessary support they need to conduct a free and fair election in 2015. I don't think it's going to be like the Governors Forum.
You know, there must
Nigerians have lost faith in the Governors Forum.
So are you actually happy that it's headed this way? For some, they say it is almost the beginning of the end of the forum.
Well, Sulai, I am not in the position to say that. I am not happy that it ended this way. But if you ask me, I will tell you that from what has played out, that Governor Jang is the new chairman of Governors Forum. Because I have seen the majority of governors signed in for him.
Well, for some people, they just, well, you can look at what some others have actually said before now. They say that pre-endorsement is not as valid as election proper.
As I have said earlier, Sulai, this forum has never conducted election in the past. It has always been consensus. That has always been the mode of the election there, or selection, as it were.
You know,
I started example with the former governor of Kwara State. Even Amechi, his first tenure, there was no election. It was a consensus. Like Barrister Bani stated, he was selected by 7 governors and 7 deputy governors then. And they agreed, all the other governors agreed. And he became the chairman. The constitution they are talking about, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not in the right position to talk about that, but I'm aware that that constitution is his document. And it has not been ratified. So I don't think we should be citing that constitution, because I don't think it's a legal document, because hence it has not been ratified. It cannot be used.
So why didn't they go the old way? Why did they decide to go into an election and come back to the old way?
So that is what I'm telling you, that there was no proper... So that is what I was telling you, that they had already decided in the old way. And they went to the River State Governor's Lodge to effect that old way. It was there. Some reneging governors decided to torpedo what was agreed upon.
Well, do you see the PDP having major problems in 2015? Because if they cannot get all their governors to be on the same page. When the party primaries come, don't you think there's going to be a challenge there?
No, Chamberlain, I don't think so. PDP is a very big party, and PDP also has its own share of problems. And believe me, I'm a PDP person. We have our means of settling our disputes. And I'm telling you categorically that in due course, all these problems will be sorted out.
Well, the thing is,
I would want to state here that what is going on today is an eye-opener both to the president and the PDP as a party.
You know, while you say all of those that you don't see any challenge, remember that they had a similar problem with the position of the speaker. And they still do, because time and again, when such speculations hit the news, the House of Representatives come back and reaffirm that nobody can remove the speaker. And now you have the same challenge with the Governors Forum, and it's gone this same way. So how come you say that there won't be any challenge with the party when it comes? Because the opposition seems to be getting stronger.
Chamberlain, we have a president. Chamberlain, we have a president who is a pure Democrat. He has the highest regards. He has the highest respect for democratic principles and rule of law. He has exhibited the highest level of democratic uprightness. That is why what played out in the House of Rep is still standing. I don't see that as a very big problem. What the leadership of the House did by disobeying the party will also play back to them. Because whatever you do, whatever you sow, you will reap.
Dr. Yekweme, if I may come in here, you are a political scientist. In the place of democracy, can endorsement take the place of a proper election?
Well, the answer is no. Endorsement cannot take the place of a proper election. But in this case, now I am telling you that there was no election. There was no election. If there was any election, why didn't they televise it? Let us see the clip of the election.
Have they televised any of the elections?
Let us see the voting pattern. Who constituted the electoral body or panel?
Okay.
Who was the returning officer? The man, the DG of the Nigerian Governors Forum, one Okaru, was appointed by Governor Mechi. He was the one announcing, brandishing some figures. And in fact, if you had watched him very well, there were people around him who were even helping him to mention the figures. That is to tell you that there was no proper election.
But if you watch that report, Dr. Yekweme, all the governors, there was no protest in that place. Everybody there seemed to agree with the results as announced by the DG. So why come out hours later to say that was not true?
That is also not factual. You don't expect the governors to fight inside the hall there. They had already, some of them came out already protested that they are not in tandem with what actually went on there. I don't agree that they did not protest. If you also recall, the next day at the Benue State Governor's Lodge, these governors converged there, precisely 20 of them or so, or more. And there, the first inaugural meeting of the PDP Governors Forum was held, where Governor Jang was once again reiterated as the chairman.